Shalom Yisrael. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Recha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Le'akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity, along to Israelite foreigner brothers that are like the heathens. But the line of outside goes back to the nation of Israel, which nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is brother Yakal, a mouth like a lesson, and today's lesson will be entitled Catching Hell in This Truth is Worth for the Kingdom. I was going to go on some precepts and Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Because, catching hell in this truth, man, is worth, for the kingdom of heaven. To Lord willing be joint heirs with our Lord Yahweh Shai, because, very soon, we're gonna have to forsake all. We're gonna be persecuted for righteousness' sake. And we all gonna suffer persecution. But in the end of it all, Lord willing we endure to the end, we know we have a great reward coming for us, man. So it'll be worth it in the end. And we all have to bear our cross. Which are our afflictions, man, our sufferings. And so it's gonna go into a lesson, and Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, if I didn't say it already. But I'm going to start from the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 18. And it reads, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time," and what are the sufferings of this present time? The sufferings is the hell that we catch for Yahweh Shai. Having ailments, injuries, financial problems, woman issues, brothers losing, may lose a house or apartment, whatever it is, that we're suffering for, that we're suffering in, but it says, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." That's right. Which the glory is going to be in the kingdom, man. So in other words, all the hell that we catch in this truth, is not going to outweigh the kingdom of heaven. What we're going to get as a reward in the kingdom of heaven for suffering in this truth, So it's going to be well worth it in the end, man. Yeah, it can be, darkened right now, but in the end it's going to be worth it, man, because, we're supposed to suffer for Yahweh Shai's sake, man. As it says in Philippians 1 and 29, and it reads, "For unto you it is given in the behalf of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, not only to believe on him, but also to suffer for his sake." Yeah, so we're supposed to suffer in this truth, man. Because our Lord Yahweh Shai, when he walked the earth over 2,000 years ago in the Roman Empire, he suffered. He was reproached. His name was, being casted out as evil, man. He had to take the load. He had to, but he was righteous. He was innocent, man. And he never sinned. He was perfect. But, he knew he had a task to do, a job to do, which was to die for the nation of Israel sins, beginning on with the elect. So we can be brought back in good graces with the Heavenly Father Yahweh through the counsel of reconciliation. But just as our Lord Yahweh Shai suffered, we got to suffer too. He bare his cross, and we have to bear ours too. Because, it's not if a person in the truth to say that it's easy being the truth, They, some must be wrong, man. If men in Israel are saying that, if they say that, then they must not be in the truth, man. Because when you come in this truth and walk in the Lord and serve the Lord correctly, you're gonna catch hell, man. Because the Lord not gonna give you the top knowledge on our earth, and you're not gonna have to go through nothing, man. Because we're going against the powers that be. Esau, Edom, against all these wicked demonic spirits. So you don't think those same spirits are gonna try to attack us while fighting to remain in this truth, Lord willing, to the end? Because we fight against principalities, man. It's a spiritual battle. Because everything starts off in the mind, man. Sin starts off in the mind. Rebellion starts off in the mind with the mindset. Then you play it out in your actions, man. But this is Luke 14 and verse 27. And this is our Lord Yahweh speaking. And it reads, "And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple." Yeah, so, the cross represents our afflictions. So if we're not willing to bear our afflictions that we catch in this truth, then we can't be the Lord's disciple, man. Because it actually says that if we suffer with him, then we shall reign with him. Let's go to that real quick. So if you're not really willing to suffer with our Lord, Yahweh Shai, then how are you going to reign with him? See, I think it's in 1 Thessalonians somewhere. See, yep. 2 Timothy 2 and 12. Excuse me, slack I can. 2 Timothy 2 and 12. And it reads, "If we suffer, we shall also reign with him." Yeah, so, as we brought out that precept in Philippians 1 and 29, that we're supposed to suffer for Yahweh Shai's name's sake. So we suffer for Yahweh Shai, just as he suffers for us, and when he comes back, Lord willing, we part of the elect, we're going to be joint heirs with him. We're going to reign with him. So that'll be the total balance, man. We suffer for our Lord Yahweh Shai, just as he suffered for us. And we're going to be, Lord willing, part of the elect. We're going to be joint heirs with him and reign with him. And that's complete balance, man. That's righteous. It says, if we deny him, he also will deny us. Yeah, so if we deny Lord Yahweh Shai, then he's going to deny us. And we don't want that to be applied to us, man. You don't want to deny Yahweh Shai. You don't want to be, because you could deny Yahweh Shai in various ways, by being ashamed of the gospel, the full gospel, the 100% truth, being ashamed to teach the names, you're not teaching names, not teaching the correct doctrine. That's them are different forms of denying the Lord, So you don't want to deny the Lord and he deny you before the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the angels, man. You see? So, we might as well go all out, man. And what it is to be ashamed of, man. We live in a sinful world, and they're not ashamed to do their wickedness. They're not ashamed to transform their gender. People are not ashamed of that, which is total wickedness, man. People are not ashamed to sleep with their same gender. People not ashamed of that. But we're supposed to be ashamed in righteousness? Nah, man, no. So what if people look at you, if people give you that look, they frown their faces at you, so what? Because at the end of the day, everybody going to be judged for what they did in the flesh, man. And if you're walking right in Yahweh Shai, in His truth, then the Lord is going to outweigh the righteous against the wicked, and the righteous is always going to win. So we have a far more superior chance of making it, Lord willing, than these people that hate us. You see? But let's go to 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18. I start verse 17. I end off on these couple verses. 2 Corinthians 4:17, and it reads, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, which the Lord considered as a light affliction, the hell that we catch." You know, it says, "Working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory." Yeah, so you know, the kingdom is gonna outweigh all our afflictions that we catch in this truth. You know, in fact, we're not even gonna be remembering none of this stuff, man, because the Lord gonna bless us so much, tremendously. The Lord's gonna bless us abundantly in the kingdom, man. So we're gonna forget about the hell that we catch. You know, we're gonna this gonna be a nightmare, man. We're gonna forget about this nightmare in the kingdom because the Lord gonna change our minds. We're gonna have new incorruptible bodies with spiritual power. You know, so we're gonna forget all this, man. All the hell that we catch, man. All the evil that we had to go through. Of course, it's going to be written about, the hell that we caught, Lord, when we part elect, to be written in the book of life. It's going to be written about. But, in the kingdom, we're not going to be thinking about the hell we catch over the hell that we call over here in America, Babylon the Great, It says, verse 18 says, "While we look not at the things which are seen." And what are the things which are seen? This kingdom. This kingdom that we live in now in America. We're not looking at this current lifestyle, man. It says, "But at the things which are not seen, which is the kingdom." We're looking at the kingdom, man. "For the things which are seen are temporal." Yeah, so this kingdom is temporal, man. We can see it. Esau's rulership is temporal. He has a expiration date to his kingdom, man. To him ruling, his age. But not for us, man, because it's going to be the kingdom of heaven. It's going to be an everlasting kingdom, which is going to be our Lord Yahweh's kingdom on earth. It's never going to end. It's going to be forever. Man, just imagine that. It says, "But the things which are not seen, are eternal," which is the kingdom, man. So I know I said I was going to end off on those, but I just thought of one more. I got to end off on this one, man. Luke 12, and it says, "The Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." Let's type in good pleasure. Luke 12:32. And this is how Shai speaking. It says, "Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." So that's what we strive for, man. The Heavenly Father Yahweh is going to give us the kingdom. Lord willing, we be joint heirs with our Lord Yahweh Shai, and we're going to get everything he gets, man. Because at the end of the day, we just want to make it, man. On that first round, we don't want to have to be born in the kingdom, because that's going to be the fate of the 2/3. They're going to come back through the loins of the elect. They're going to have to be born in the kingdom, and we don't want to be born in the kingdom. We want to experience everything when the kingdom of heaven first established everything. Lord wanted, man. So it's well worth catching hell in this truth for the kingdom. So, yeah, I'm a little willing to act was edified. And until next time, Shalom.